Some players make headlines for their skills, others for their controversies. But what happens when a player's biggest battle isn't on the court? Let's watch out for the top controversial players of the NBA right now in 2025. Kevin Durant. Starting with Kevin Durant, he is one of the best basketball players ever. He has won championships, scored over 30,000 points, and dominated games like few others. But despite his incredible talent, he has also been one of the most controversial players in the NBA. Fans love his skills, but they can't ignore the drama that follows him. Durant has moved teams multiple times in his career, often leaving in ways that upset fans. He left Oklahoma City for the Warriors in 2016, making many call him a snake for joining a team that had already been great. Later, he left the Warriors for Brooklyn and then forced a trade with the Phoenix Suns. But now, staying with the Suns has become its own controversy. Not only this, but the Suns are also struggling with a bad 28-33 record, and many believe Durant should have left before the trade deadline. The Warriors were reportedly open to bringing him back, but he chose to stay. Critics say he is wasting the end of his career on a team that isn't winning, while other stars like LeBron James got better teammates right before the deadline. Fans wonder, was this loyalty or a mistake? With them, Durant is also famous for his social media habits. He constantly responds to fans and critics online, sometimes getting into heated debates. Recently, after the NBA All-Star Weekend got a lot of negative feedback, Durant jumped into the conversation. He sarcastically tweeted that if people hated it so much, they should just cancel the event. Some took it as a joke, while others saw it as another example of him being overly sensitive. Durant didn't push for a trade when he could have, but he speaks up online about everything else. That's why he remains a controversial player. Super talented, but always in the middle of the drama. Fans are left wondering, will he turn things around, or will the controversy continue? Kyrie Irving. Next up, Kyrie Irving is one of the most talented players in the NBA. Some say he's a passionate leader who speaks his mind, while others think he's too. But just a couple of months later, he did the same thing again, this time on his friend's Instagram live. That second incident led to a much harsher punishment, a 25-game suspension at the start of the 2023-24 season. People started questioning his decisions and maturity, and the criticism on social media became brutal. On top of that, Morant had already been in the spotlight for the wrong reasons before the gun incidents. Earlier in 2023, his friends got into a heated argument with members of the Indiana Pacers. After the game, someone in Morant's car allegedly pointed a red laser at the Pacers team bus, and some people thought it was attached to a gun. The NBA investigated but couldn't prove a weapon was involved. Still, it added to the drama surrounding him. Even his confidence backfired on him. In 2022, Morant boldly said he wasn't worried about any team in the Western Conference. But after the Lakers knocked the Grizzlies out of the playoffs, social media exploded with memes mocking him. People felt he talked too much and couldn't back it up. Now, Morant is trying to bounce back. He returned from suspension, played a few games, but then suffered a season-ending injury. He has also admitted that social media has become toxic for him, and he only stays on it for business reasons. The big question is, can he move past all this and get back to being the superstar he was? Bobby Portis. Finally, the last one on the list is Bobby Portis. He is a name NBA fans know well. He's a tough, passionate player, always bringing energy to the court. Playing for the Milwaukee Bucks, he's been a key part of their success, helping them win games with his strong rebounding and scoring. But recently, his name has been in the news for something else, a major controversy that has fans talking. In February 2025, the NBA suspended Portis for 25 games without pay. The reason? He tested positive for tramadol, a painkiller that's banned in the league. According to Portis and his agent, it was an honest mistake. He thought he was taking Toradol, a different pain medication that is allowed. He was dealing with an elbow injury and simply mixed up the pills. However, the NBA has strict rules, and whether it was a mistake or not, the suspension stood. This means he won't be back on the court until April, just a few games before the playoffs. Then, Portis accepted the punishment, saying he feels terrible about it and takes full responsibility. His coach, Doc Rivers, and his teammates, including Giannis Antetokounmpo, spoke out in support of him. They believe the punishment is too harsh, especially since Portis has never been involved in any drug scandals before. But rules are rules, and the NBA stuck to them. But that's not all. This has sparked debate among fans and analysts. Some think the NBA should be more flexible in cases like this, where it's clearly an accident. Others believe the league has to be strict to keep the sport clean. The controversy has also raised questions about the NBA's policies. If players feel suspensions are unfair, why don't they fight harder to change the rules? Portis didn't even appeal his suspension, just like other players before him who accepted their punishments without a fight. Despite all this, Portis remains focused. His team believes in him, and he's determined to come back stronger. For now, he's on the sidelines, but when he returns, all eyes will be on him to see how he bounces back from his controversy. Will this controversy be just a bump in the road, or will it define their legacy in the NBA forever? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.